So it's been pretty evident to me that the new Land Rover Defender is good enough that it's taken sales and taken people out of Range Rover Sports and full-size Range Rovers. We've sold quite a few 5-litre V8s, D300s, D350, big high-spec cars, and people have come out of these Range Rovers to go into them. That's how good it is at the top end. That's how comfortable they are. That's how good they feel. That's the character of the car. So what about at the other end? The outgoing Defender, the beauty and the charm of the car was that it was rugged. You could throw anything into it. It was a proper tool. It was a machine. It didn't have a great deal in terms of creature comforts and what have you, but it was just that. It was a tool. The car behind me is a 2023 D200 hardtop in Eiger Grey. I'd like to show you around. So this is the purest form of the Defender. This is the hardtop, so you have two seats in the front, and then you have the open end at the back, which is van. It's a van, it's a van back end. So if you, let's just break this car down. This one it's in Eiger Grey, which is a lovely metallic grey. So it comes in the same colours as the really high spec versions. The D200 engine. Now, when you think D200, you think, well, that's a 4-cylinder engine, but it's not. The D200 in this car is a 3-litre 6-cylinder engine with around 200 horsepower. It's an MHEV, which means mild hybrid electric vehicle. So it doesn't have electric power to drive the car, but what it does is it has regenerative braking. It has other ways other than the alternator of putting power into the battery, which saves on fuel economy. The 6-cylinder engine, the 3-litre, is the same basic engine, same basic design as that of the 250 and the 300 and what have you. It is at a lower rate of tune, which, to be fair, this is not a race car or a racing car, but it remains very torquey. So a 3-litre engine gives you a lot of pulling power. So you've got a car here which is very capable of carrying load. It's very capable of towing. I'm just moving my phone around just so you can see the quality of the panels. It's a very capable car. I'll show you around inside the back. So we have the little button behind. That swings open. And then you have the bulkhead with the window so you can see through the rear view mirror. You've got the trademark side lights at the top, or the windows, side windows, and then the whole back end of the car, or the van, or the commercial vehicle, or whatever you'd like to call it, is basically storage. It is something that you can carry loads. If I pop that up and pull that, I'll do it with my other arm because my shoulder isn't playing well at the moment. You have your toolkit tucked in underneath and some more storage. Of course, there's no spare wheel here. The spare wheel's on the back door. So if you've got other bits and pieces you want to store, you can pop them inside here. And that closes down. This one's also got really nice, solid and very hard rubber floor there. So it's robust. You can put heavy things in there. It's still got these little hooks. So if you do want to go to the shops, you can hang your bag of shopping on there, and it's not going to spill out all over the floor. But it is essentially a carrying wagon. It is a commercial vehicle. So I'll just close that. And as I said, there is the spare wheel. So it's on 18-inch wheels, and it does have the Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain adventure tyres. So they're very robust. They're very well mounted on the road as well. There's a lot of tread on there. They do wear really well. They look cool, but as I say, ultimately, whether you're on the road, whether you're on a site, whether you're on grass or gravel or whatever, those all-terrain tyres are very robust and they do the job brilliantly. They look pretty cool as well. So comparing it to I've got the old style hardtop, and it is very industrial. It's great fun to drive, but it's very industrial. This one with the 6-cylinder engine has more power. It's a lot smoother. It's a very smooth power delivery. Let's have a look and see what the inside is like. So inside it is very much the same as all the other new shape Defenders. The very functional door pattern inside. You have electric door mirrors, electric windows at the front and locking. You have this robust robust and resist, I think it's called, and you can feel that does feel very robust. It does feel like it's going to wear nicely, and it feels really nice and feels quite smooth actually. So it's going to be comfortable to sit on. You've got the black and the light grey. This particular one has also got these properly fitted and very rugged rubber mats. If I just jump in, and we have some storage down there. There's the key. There's the back of the bulkhead. It's a grab handle, because after all, first off, this is a Defender, as it says quite nicely in there. But if I just pop my foot on the brake and press the start button, we will leap into life, and I can hear straight away that is the same smooth engine that we get in all the other 6-cylinder diesels, and it's a fabulous engine. It's, as I say, it's brilliant. It's lovely and smooth. 12,785 miles. You can see here you've got cruise control with a speed limiter, lane assist, and all the buttons here, which at the moment you're showing navigation, but I can change the display. So if I press this button, that then gives me various different options, and I can scroll down to show map at the moment, but I can scroll to show different information if I want to. And if I go up, I then can scroll left and right, warnings, tyre information, media. So I can customize this screen basically, this center section, which is rather nice. The head unit is the same as in the really high spec models. So you've got your apps, which you can scroll up and down. You have weight sensing. You can consult the owner's handbook. So maximum weight 2'9", but it'll sense it, so it'll help to stop you from getting into trouble. And you can see here you've got navigation, phone, media, and then your off-road options there as well, the wheel info. So it is very much a proper Land Rover, doing everything you'd expect from a Land Rover. It's automatic gearbox, fabulous, nice easy gear change. Press for park. There's a pistol grip here, and if I move that into reverse, you can see that light's come on. We're now into reverse, and there's a very clear camera, and then there's a 360 degree surround view. Now what I'm just turning the steering wheel. So the beauty of this, if you can now see the trajectory, and this also gives you a trajectory there. If it's dark and raining and it's really struggling to see to get into a car parking space, that gives you a pretty good idea. And I'm just putting it back around again now, round to the other way. It's now facing that way. It gives you a pretty good idea of where the car is going, which makes parking a hell of a lot easier. It tells you about the differential for off-road. So climate control is adjustable either side. So that's a nice luxury that I certainly don't have in mine. If I press the button, I've then got heated seats, and you can see 3 different heat settings. So a nice, comfortable thing. Back to said before, you can have it running with or without the air conditioning. If you want to use the fan manually, you can do, or press automatic, and then you have automatic climate control. So, and of course you can see there. Just going to turn it off again. You can see there we've got on the passenger side that robust mat. So for a base model, and this is, so not base model, this is the hard top. So this is 2 seats and a van. What you actually have is a car that is still incredibly comfortable, a very smooth 6-cylinder engine, very capable of carrying weight, very capable of going off-road. It looks really cool. And it's actually a joy to drive. So it's a VAT qualifying car, which means there are tax advantages of having this car for your business. So if you're in a scenario whereby it's more tax advantageous to have a van for your business, but you don't want to be driving a van, that gives you a lot more comfort, a lot more style, and it gives you a Landrover Defender to drive ultimately, which is an absolute joy. So I hope you like the video and I hope you like the car. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, which is www.bramshawebv.com. Drop us an email or drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.